academic, I've tried to follow up because I'm a responsible class rep. I've tried to follow up the issue together with the 10th AC, mbona hii mambo haiendi, and then they've told me that the matter is in the procurement of register academics, and before the end of the academic year, a clear budget will be given unto you. Uploading of marks. There have been a lot of misunderstanding about uploading of marks, where you find that the deans are saying that this issue is for the administrators are saying this is for the dean. So they have been arguing, and at this point of uploading marks in the portal is discouraging. I was once able to teach. Since I finished my form 4, I've been teaching, a volunteer, not being paid. So I tried to go somewhere so that I can be paid. But I saw they told me they need a transcript. I had no transcript at all. And it was really discouraging because the portal is there, but we can't access the transcript. So we liaise together with the ICT and the deans so that they should be given a workshop where they are being educated on how these things should be uploaded. Ndio waache kufanya ile blame game that ni kazi ya dean, ni kazi ya administrator. No, we want them to harness their minds together so that they can upload for comrades the thank you. The portal, and then the student allowance and others, we will talk about it, and when we given the chance, we will harness and everything will be done. Congress, I'm appealing to you, let us not be used as a voting tool. We vote leaders, nothing being rewarded unto you, unaonekana tu, because you just voted. We will include you in our reign with the Madam Chair, Team Mama. We'll really include in our reign, and that anything that will need you will be there. Even if being the committee of the Freshers Night, even if being the committee of the Cultural Week, at least you may see the benefit. You know, the class reps even have power more than the Congress. Why? Because the Congress have been denied that opportunity of being real leaders. The only Congress that the only Congress that I only respect was Kemboi. Kemboi really worked because he knew, but others, we will champion for you. We promise. I'm saying that the only promise that I've never delivered, and I don't know if I will deliver, is the promise that I gave to a certain girl that I will marry her, because I don't know. Sometimes she may die, I may die, I don't know. That's the only promise I can deliver. But the rest, I assure you, we will deliver. We will deliver. Okay. Before the question, ningependa kuwapa wadhia au wanaita wosia. Tunaambia kwamba binadamu wana sifa za ajabu. Akiwa na shida huja kwako umwanui, lakini fursa ikitokea anampa asiyemjua. Hataki kukusaidia ila yeye anataka umsaidie. Tafakari hayo. Swali. Yeyote aliye na swali kwetu?
Yoyote. I think this one was wrongly named. This man should come from Mombasa, not from Lowland.
I come from Homa Bay, by the way. So msitudharau na Kiswahili, tunajaribu.
Any questions?
Swali.
Questions, please. For Team Mama.
Yeah, Team Mama.
Team Mama. From online, Mr. Njoroge. There's no questions for Team Mama. You don't have any concern? Yeah. It means that Team Mama has spoken well. Thank you, Vice Chair, Mr. Chair. Can we clap for them?
Yes, you can post for photo.
Yeah, they can post for photo. Now, as they post for a photo, let me get the message.
Not the right time, yeah.
I'm being told, Team Mama.
Yes.
I'm being told that you still have 5 minutes of yours.
Oh,
that was 10. So you can conclude.
I can conclude.
You can preach to them.
I can preach, but
for 5 minutes.
Are you done?
We are done.
Thank you.
Na warai tu tafadhali. Nimekuwa class rep, nimejua shida yenye watu wanapitia. I've really been championing. By the way, si kujisifu, lakini I can say that I'm the only class rep who are looking for my fellow comrade Max. Lawrence can attest that. I've been even looking for the comrade for the 4th year's Max. Nimekuwa nikitembea kwa ofisi kazi si yangu, lakini I'm trying because I want to be a leader. And now I need a bigger platform. Nimeshinda darasa tafadhali. Nimewasaidia, wamenijua. Ndio basa Lawrence akisema mwingine achaguliwe. Klasi yangu imekataa kuchagua, wamesema ni mimi tu. Mimi sijakataa nichaguliwe, niliwaambia wachague, wamekataa. Wamesema mimi tosha. Hakuna mtu mwingine, lakini nimeahidi Lawrence nitampea hiyo post. Asishangae. Na wakikataa pia nitazidi kuwa na nitawasaidia. Kwa hivyo naomba mtupe a larger platform where we can reach all the comrades. Class ni dogo. Tumeshinda class. Now we need a bigger platform where we can reach the first years. I know my work as a VC, I've been applying. I'm very disappointed. The outgoing VC didn't do that work very well. And I promise when I enter there, my friend, I will deliver. The matter of hostels, security, you see the fencing is continuing. I will follow up. I thank the 10th AC about the security. We will follow up at the security. And the hostel, students will never run away from the hostel. They will love being in the hostel there. Okay? Yeah, so I'm humbly requesting mtupe kitu, and then the work will be well accomplished. Thank you. Thank you.
Let us appreciate in 5 factorials, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. We start with, let us warm up, please, let us warm up. Yes, we give them 5 to go. Thank you so much.
Wow. That one was very nice. We are debating like professionals. The second team, I call Tony Ojuok and Margaret Chip. And if they are around, if Tony Ojuok and Margaret Chip is preparing to come, you can smile to your neighbor. Just smile to your neighbor. Yes, smile to your neighbor. Have you smiled to your neighbor? Hata chukua namba, mambo ni mbaya huko. Thank you very much. I welcome Tony Ojuok and Margaret Chepchirchir to come on stage and address the Congress aspirants. Thank you very much. Tony Ojuok and Margaret, you have 15 minutes, 10 minutes for manifesto. And 5 minutes for questions.
Yes, 10 minutes for the manifestos and then 5 minutes for questions.
The chair of the SEC and the qualified aspirants, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Margaret Chepchirchir, a third-year student doing education science, mathematics, and chemistry. I'm happy here today to tell you that I'm working with a Superman, Tony, and we are ready to serve you. We have a comrade at heart. We are really working to deliver for you. And within us, we've got manifestos for you. And I'll elaborate some of them, and some Tony will elaborate them. And majorly, I'm working on promoting mental health and well-being. So, for someone to be mentally well, you should be having the favorable environment to study, for social life, for religious life, and for religious life, for studying life, and for generally for residents. So, according to the WESO Constitution in Chapter 4, is that the Vice Chair will cooperate with the PSO to provide the security to students and to make sure that the property of the school is well managed. And so therefore, I will have nothing else but to cooperate with the PSO to ensure that the students are well taken care of, their security, especially those in hostels. For the hostels, we will advocate for the installation of the CCTV to ensure the security. We can thank the tent SC. We can see they are fencing around the hostel. That will actually help, and I will advocate for the CCTV. Also, we'll advocate for the security lights along the school, even in Sogomo, so that it provide security services for the students. Also, we'll advocate for the renovation of the hostels. For example, leaking roofs in hostels, doors, toilets, cleaning of the toilets. You find out that most of the students got problems with the UTI simply because there is a poor toilet management. As my role, I'll ensure that we work hand in hand with the hostel manager to ensure that the hostels are kept clean and the toilets are kept clean also for the welfare of the students. Also, I will liaise with the principal security. I will liaise with the hostel manager to provide facilities in the residence area. This is to ensure the safety of the students in the hostels and to keep them safe. Thank you for that. I will welcome my chair.
To the chair of the commission members, congresses, fellow contestants, good evening. I start by my name, I'm Ojuok Tony Okeyo, a third-year student pursuing bachelor degree in special education. Fellow esteemed students, as we stand on the threshold of change, we imperatively address pressing issues affecting students in our daily lives. And you find that sometimes there are a lot that we encounter within the school vicinity. But with focus, maybe if I say, with esteemed, ruthless focus and commitment to progress, we can embark on a journey towards a brighter, more equitable future for all. But how can we do that? We can only achieve that when we look into critical issues without facing on the ethnic background, without measuring on the appearance, without measuring on the race, without measuring on how or he or she was brought up. And there we have our manifesto. In number 1 of the manifesto, it says, we amplify comrades' voices and agency to add on, that is to say, in addressing academic issues. Number 1, there is issues that are affecting students at personal level that relates to academic. To begin with, I want to talk about the issues affecting students on the secretary within the school vicinity. We find it very difficult to access some of our lecturers sometimes, or access some of our marks, because in one way or the other we must pass through the secretary, and we may fail to get what we want in time. Therefore, I will amplify the voice of the comrades and ensure that justice is served and we all get our services direct. I want to talk on the second manifesto because my vice has talked about it. I'll rush to the third one that says creating a safe and inclusive environment for our students. Dear comrades, 2 months ago we experienced a case where one of us was banned. And following into that, there was no proper reason that was given out as to why that happened. And that one did not happen because our administration is wrong. or bad, in other words. No. It happened because we have technocrats in the position of student council that cannot attend to and address our issues in an appropriate way. There is a way we can address our issues and be heard. We have the best administration, and some of the lecturers we have are the best countrywide. We take, for example, like Dr. Tarus, the one in charge of programming, and one of the best in the country. One of our own, Professor Lekiapi, from the forestry fraternity, or faculty rather, who brought investors and built that particular building. So which means we are standing at a calendar, but as student, there's a fallout. We call it apostasy for those who are going to the church. That our leaders have failed to apply or employ etiquette when addressing our issues. And that has affected us because, personally, if you can't address yourself properly, and maybe apply etiquette in addressing the issues of the comrades, because everybody has his emotion or hers, and therefore an administration is a body. There is a way we can approach it with that they may hear our voices. And that is why there was no proper answers to the Gusii people when they inquired about the loss of their brothers. I'm assuring you that following the best administration we have in the school, when you give me your vote on 29th as the congresses that are here, I will talk to my council, including me, and therefore we will form or formulate a seductive mechanism over which we are going to speak on your behalf to ensure you get what is required and you get justice in time and you get your answer appropriately. We just lack a connection between the student and the administration because of poor governance. I'm going to number 4, that it says promoting personal expression and individuality. A few days ago when we were here in the sensitization of this particular meeting we are having here today, I echoed something about a brother of ours here, which I'm not going to mention on this live show. I talked about that gentleman because I felt like a human being. I've been there before. And I wanted to fight for the right and the safety of the student, not in an arrogant way, but in a sober way, so that we can come to a consensus in an amicable way. There's a way we can express ourselves. All of us, we have freedom for expression, and that is stand to the Kenyan Constitution. But you find a situation where it is us, the student council, that are now leaving the office. When you speak, there's a threat that you will go home. Be rest assured, students, in my government there will be no such utterances, because I believe you pay for these services, and when you need to express yourself, an opportunity should be given to you to express yourself. We will conduct a sensitization on how we can help you address yourself to achieve the very, very best for your stay here. Lastly, fair recognition and rewards. Fellow comrades, now bring your attention here. This is the measure, the bulldozer of my manifesto. For quite a long time, I've been a champion in this school. Forgive me if I say one of the best in the cultural activities as far as academia is concerned, in the prototype, Quivers of Life, in demonstrating Africanacity. At one particular time in 2021-2022 academic year, I was the Mr. Culture of this particular school and Mr. Flex first runners-up. During that time, the reward upon which were given to students that are responsible for taking the day in those various activities was 10,000 for the cultural, or rather affiliate groups, and 5,000 for individuals. Today, as we speak, my members in the gym are not happy due following the pay that they experienced in the last cultural week. They were confined to 6,000 out of 10 individuals. I tried to do inquiries. Nobody was answerable for my things. It is very shameful.
You have 4 minutes for questions. questions.
Thank you. Give me a minute, my commissioner, please, if you may allow. And forgive me for speaking much. Lastly, it is very shameful that we gather here to demonstrate, showcase, and unite our people in our cultural activity. But the amount slaughtered for that particular event does not reach the hands of our people. I want you to take a serious example and a very sensitive one. For a lady to model or a man to model, he needs to part with 7,000 and above to hire the coats because you cannot have all the attires at once. And then somebody comes and rewards you 5,000 shillings. Is that person helping you? Please, comrades, it is very wise, and I want to leave the platform now that you may choose, because in Ubuntu we rise, and we stand for the voiceless, not to fight the administration, but to be good in a rapport that may help our people. We have the best administration, we have the best vice chancellor, we have the best school, and we are in the best environment. Thank you, and when 29 reach dear congresses, choose Tony and Margaret for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Let's get questions. How many from online, Mr. Njoroge? No questions from online. From the floor? Yes, remind me your name. Oh, another one? Okay, we have one. Yes.
So, are able in coming? Chair and Vice Chair. You all know that you have all the parties to be our next leaders. You all understand that in the previous regimes, there has been always a challenge of tribalism in our school. So my question is, what will you do to curb the tribalism stigmatization?
Thank you very much. There's what we call mental scarcity. It affects everybody catering across the country. I've all met all and sundry and interacted with them. And therefore, I want to tell you this. Let me use an example from where I come from. That is the Lake region, north of River Limpopo. They do say that we are not needed. They don't want us. Wanatuonea. It is the mental scarcity that we have that most or majority of people believe that they tribalism. As you can see, a good example. They told me that you're making the wrong choice of your vice. And I told them this is the right choice because God has laid hands on it. And to answer you, my friend, there is no tribalism. It all starts from the mind. And when you believe that you can cooperate and work in solidarity and unity with another person from different area, it will definitely work for you. But as we stand, the majority believes that there is tribalism. Just to air that, commissioners, it has happened so because most of us, we lack or we love our local dialect. So when somebody speaks in Kalenjin or Luo or Swahili, we believe that they're tribal. I want to assure you that with my able voice, we will ensure that we communicate, we interact, and most importantly, I will bring a sensitization on this school through my kitty with my committee to ensure we are taught on mental scarcity to eradicate the idea that tribalism or we are not wanted is a thing in this school. Thank you.
Yes, we still have Mr. Chair. Excuse me. Yes. My best man is saying that. Oh, we have another question from Chair Nuenza. David Olu, welcome.
Thank you. Congratulations for this part. So, by in most cases, when you find a student joining university, you ask, did you go to university before? And somebody is telling you, no, there is better to you. So, as a team, whole spirit, what are you planning so that the university itself is known. Because we can see from other institutions, there are so many things they are doing so that they can sensitize people to come to university or their universities. Like now, Kenyatta had an accident, and everybody is saying, we are sorry, because there are people who have set their standard. So, as a university, how will you ensure as USU that this university is known, not only in YouTube, in what people even don't subscribe to? How will you know? How will you ensure that mobilization? Thank you.
Allow me to answer that before I leave for my vice. You see, I came here and told you that we have one of the best and some of the best lecturers in the country. That puts us in the map of this country as a university. But we have failed as leaders because we have what we call ignoration lunch. That is, we argue in the point of not knowing what we are saying. I'm not referring to you, but I'm basing this on the leaders we've been having in this particular kitties or in this institution. University of Nairobi, let me take example. Meru University is coming from the other end. If you look at our KUSO president or the self-proclaimed General Oguk, they are coming out to organize for seminars over which they don't fund them by themselves. There are many officers who have worked in this particular country. The other time I was in Nairobi for the Luo Leaders Affiliate meeting. And we met different leaders from all countries, or from all counties. This one brings us together, and it also advertises our school. When I stand there to introduce myself, I say, I'm from the University of Eldoret, and everybody was like, where does that one exist? It happened so because many of the leaders we have in this particular school are focused in our school. They don't want to leave and go outside to inculcate the very, very unique things we have in this particular school. We have great leaders. We have great things. And if you may see, there's a fallout right now in the rugby team. They don't have a sponsor at the moment. And every time we have a home tournament here, we lose. Why? Because there's lack of support. If at all we can measure on those particular sport activity with other innovation or innovative activities, like the other one, TUM held one in engineering innovation access that was led by Lennox Ndeda Wononyango. So you realize that whatever makes the spirit or brings a school to a calendar of a particular country, for example, we are in Kenya, is the activities that we employ and the face we give individuals outside there. If we can help our rugby team to shine, Trojans will be in the calendar, and people will ask, where is Trojan from? And definitely will say that one is from University of Eldoret. That one definitely will make us be somewhere and feel somewhere. If we can have engineering innovation, educational innovation, and other innovative activities, people will come from all walks. And for example, 1 minute or 1 second, the other day, Mr. Chair from UNSA, you brought Moi, you brought Egerton, you brought Kisumu Polytechnic to have what we call the Luo annual meeting here. And that one placed on the map. Thank you very much, and I feel you're welcome.
Okay, let's clap for Tony and Margaret. Mr. Chair?
Yes, we can use the factorials to appreciate them as they have a photo
Take
together.
a photo.
And at the same time, you can use your manifesto, you can hold it as you take a photo. Let us kindly appreciate them with 5 factorials. Let us warm up. Let us warm up as we give the 5 factorials. We go. Thank you so much.
Very, very good. We are moving on very well. I want to address 2 issues before I usher in the next speakers. One from outside. I don't know how it has reached outside, that I'm receiving calls, and Keep Quiet Now has echoed in the online platform. Kindly, if you are the one who have told Keep Quiet that I'm receiving calls, tell him that I run very many things that even his grandfather doesn't have. That's why I'm receiving calls. I cannot fail to receive calls because a speaker is speaking. Sawa sawa. See, all of you, we have allowed you to have your phones, and you are receiving them. including Mr. Chair, you are receiving yours? Yes. So kindly tell Kibet not to behave. And if you are the one person who have told me to take that, I will follow Kibet now and I will know who he is. Now, somebody whispered to my ears that I gave David Onduru a chance to ask a question, but I denied Eugene Obara. I gave Onduru because Onduru is representing associations. He is a chair of an association. Eugene Obara is a student with no position.
In fact, for your information, guys, it's facing disciplinary. It's facing disciplinary. In a minute, soldiers are coming in.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to leave. You are supposed to face a brighter statement.
Yeah. So this meeting, we are the one giving a chances to speak, rules of the job. This meeting was meant for congresses. Yes. And I'm speaking. This meeting was meant for congresses, and in attendance will be there the Congress, the outgoing Congress, association leaders, outgoing AC. We allowed them to sit here and made those students who wanted to listen. See, we did that. So I gave Onduru a chance because to me and the commission, he was representing the associations. That is done and dusted. I'm giving Elvis Kipkore a chance to come and address the crowd.
Okay, now just one question.
No.
You don't have to give him a chance.
No.
Yes.
You know, the problem is we're not denying him a chance to speak, but we want to get to the last beat and then we will open a slight forum for questions.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Yes.
We want to follow decorum. Let us be professional.
We were supposed to end at 18:30. It is already 18:30. We are chasing time.
Yeah. You will speak, but please after the chair, that contestant is spoken. No, asking questions is okay.
Watu wa comment section wamechoka.
It is a clarification that will affect the next speaker. And that's why I have to ask.
Okay. If it's okay.
Yes. So, Eugene is told to ask a question. He was told by the chair, you are not a Congress who can vote in the AC, so you are not supposed to talk. That's why I went and whispered to you, why is the chair given a chance to speak and is not going to vote? So you clarify. If all the people are supposed to ask questions, let everybody ask. If not, if only Congresses are supposed to do that, let them do that. We want equality. That's all. Thank you.
What do you have? The same.
You clarify the memo, you say all the aspirants and the students are all welcome. Yes. Kindly clarify. Yes. All the aspirants and students are welcome.
Thank you. I want to address it categorically and straight to the point. I honestly not happy about where you headed. The memo was in general, like yesterday, you were supposed to have students with Congress aspirants. And today I spelled it clearly, and even the platform where we're having SC aspirants, I spelled it clearly, that we're going to have SC and of course the aspirants. But if there's anyone who wants to come and join us, what work they have joined us? In fact, they're supposed to be out. Are we there?
Yeah.
All of them, they're supposed to be outside. But because we just felt that there's no need, otherwise somebody might ask a question that otherwise relevant. And I'm wondering, Faith Movie, you're not an aspirant and you're chanting.
Can I respond to you?
Don't respond.
Last year you were here.
Yes. Last year, you did not leave, please. You did not supposed to leave. Last time.
No, you are here and you talked. You are not an aspirant, you are not a leader.
Okay. Let's go.
Order, please.
Just leave it. Let me.
To read for you,
Chair.
just give him a chance. Just let us check.
Yeah.
Just forgive him and let us not make it a
Okay.
just
Fine. Chair, let me continue. We are running out of time. I want Elvis to get up to stage. Elvis, as you prepare to get up to the stage, kindly don't show us disrespect. Whatever happened here last year happened last year.
No problem, but you
Moving
were
and
given a
talking.
chance. No, you were given a chance, give him also a chance. It's fair. Don't complicate it.
Elvis Kiporin on stage, please, with Celestine Mutunga. Clap for them as they come.
We don't want noise. Whatever goes, lament for that.
Okay, silence. Silence. What? Are you on?
Yes.
Okay. Kindly.
Ni stop kwanza.
Stop, ngoja kama tu.